Yes, can I help you?
Welcome to Direct to Video VHS
VHS?
TVD Extras, a podcast between podcasts where we talk about whatever we want. And I want to talk about the Swan Princess, but I guess we can't.
Listen, I assure you that I will watch the second movie sometime this week.
I'm never the one who gets to pick these seriously awful movies. It was surprising to me how much that thought got me through the Swan Princess Christmas.
You picked Balto!
You picked Balto, asshole!
Ah, fuck me. Alright. There has to have been something you picked.
I think I picked Brother Bear too, which is bad, but like, if I had to sit down and watch it again, I wouldn't burst into tears or anything. I
don't think I'd burst into tears watching... Okay, no, that's not true. You know what? Now that I just realized that I would be willing to watch that third movie again, I would not be willing to watch that second movie again. So, it's something, I guess.
Oh boy. Okay.
So, something amazing happened.
What amazing happened?
Something spectacular happened.
Okay.
Something superior happened. Something ultimate happened.
Oh my god.
A new Spider-Man game happened. It is very good.
That's what I saw. It looks like the swinging is really cool.
Oh,
like,
the swinging is
good.
The swinging is super fucking cool. I have like been almost violently not playing that game's story mission, and I'm just swinging around New York City. I will say the game does have some really serious fucking security state issues that I'm not about. There is
because it's like Marvel and like Shield's watching you all the time type of shit.
No.
Okay.
It's like New York is a security state, and they have like an Orwellian surveillance system that you, Spider-Man, get to use to stop crime.
Whoa!
And it really fucking sucks, and I hate it.
Ooh.
But other than that, the game is a lot of fun.
Huh.
Yeah. Looks pretty. The swinging is great. Not a fan of the surveillance state, and that is going to be my review. 4 out of 5 stars.
1 star off for the surveillance state. You know, that's still pretty good.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah. So
take that to the bank.
I have played a few Spider-Man games. I have played
a lot.
I have played one game on the PC. I don't even remember what year this was, but like, if you didn't get to your next swing, you would fall into mist because they didn't render the ground.
Oh man, the most excited I got playing this new game is I fell into water and I didn't die. I just floated there.
That's cool.
And I was like, oh, right, this isn't the PlayStation 2.
Hey.
Where if you fell into water, you would just disappear beneath the surface, never to be seen again.
I was really into the Spider-Man 3 video game.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No.
I played it and I was like, wow, it's like the movie, but I don't have to watch Tobey Maguire like fuck shit up all day.
I loved... You know what? I've rewatched that third movie. Tobey Maguire is not the bad part of that movie.
I mean, there can be more than one bad part of a movie.
That I will say this about Spider-Man 3, and I have said it multiple times.
It's really busy with villains.
I think that movie is on the cusp, on like the absolute spider's web thin of an edge between being truly awful and being all right. Like if
all
if
right is still not good for a Spider-Man movie.
What are you talking about? We got we have a total of 3 all right Spider-Man movies and 3 great ones. Like,
I'm not
Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man Homecoming are
I'm
fucking
not having this
phenomenal, amazing, beautiful like pieces of cinema. Both of the Amazing Spider-Mans I can give or take, and Spider-Man 3 I kind of like.
Okay. You're the one who really cares about this shit, so I will
I really care. I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt right now.
Of fucking course you are.
Right now. At this moment.
Yeah. Isn't there going to be an animated one with Miles Morales?
Yeah, there is!
Cool.
I clipped my mic. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. The animation in that looks absolutely stunning. They are... I don't know why, but Sony Animations has been really pushing the limits of expressive animation for a while now, which is crazy because when they're not pushing the limits of animation, they're making a Minions movie.
They're making Minions movies, did you say?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was them.
Yeah, right? It's crazy, right? It's crazy how that works.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I've been about. I haven't been up to much. I'm back at it again at college.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doing the college things. Being picked on by my friends. It's great.
Well, Andy, I feel I should tell you. Turns chair around for some
Sits
real
on
talk. If they pick on you, they're not really your friends.
No, listen. When I say they pick on me, I don't mean that, like, you know what, Tony? That's not what I mean, and you know it. Turn that chair back around. Get off your high horse.
That's okay.
Get that chair off that horse and turn it around.
Fine. It took me
Put
so
that
long
horse
to
away.
get it on the horse. Do you know how hard it is to get a horse to stand still? So I can put a chair
I
on
do know how
it.
hard it is to get a horse to stand still. It's
I'm
very
not
hard.
good with horses.
Shh. You gotta just shush the horse. You can't let the horse speak. That's the first clue. If the horse tries to get a word in edgewise, you just shush him.
I will write that down.
I bumped my mic. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, by the way, I should have asked you to do like to say a lot of P words up front.
P?
So you could judge how bad you were spiking on P's.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I feel like as long as I don't like turn directly into the mic and say a P word, I'll be fine.
Okay. Because you don't usually have a problem, but last time, man, you were just peppered with pops. It was bad. But then I found out that there's a way to, like, turn all P's down at once. But then it kind of made the audio just a little bit crappier, and I don't want to have to do that every time.
I get you.
Yeah, that was some shop talk for you guys.
I think last time we were recording, I was just like the mic was directly in front of me for whatever
that's probably
reason.
it.
And now it's slightly to my left.
Adventure Time ended this week.
You know, I never watched Adventure Time other than like maybe a couple of episodes.
Okay, before you said other than like a couple of episodes, I would have said that was impossible.
Listen, Tony, I am on the internet. I've seen an episode or two.
Right. Adventure Time, you don't even have to talk about whether or not it's a good show. Because I think common consensus is that it is. Mm-hmm. But Adventure Time is the show that kicked off all the other good cartoon shows. Like, every other modern cartoon that people enjoy came about because of Adventure Time. I say modern, like, in the last 10 years. But that's still, like, a while.
There's, like, an array of animated shows that are out right now, some of which have ended, that all had their inception because somebody on it was an animator or a storyboarder or a writer on Adventure Time, and then they were like, I'm doing my own thing. It's insanely high, the number of people who did that.
And even beyond that, I think that when Adventure Time came about, it sort of brought to light this culture around kid shows. I don't want to say they don't have to be for kids, because I think one of the really important parts of Adventure Time is that it is also for kids. Like, it's a kid's show. And that's also what I think is important about stuff like DuckTales or Steven Universe or like all these other cool shows that are out now.
Yeah.
But there's sort of a level of comedy incompetence in TV now that, like, you know, I grew up in the 90s, and there were a lot of popular cartoons in the 90s that if I go back and watch them, hey, guess what, assholes? Hey Arnold sucks.
Ooh.
That's fucking right. Hey Arnold was a bad television
take.
show.
Oh, man. Oh, damn.
Oh, it's okay. Really, I don't need the internet
you went
like
swinging
me.
for the fences. Making enemies today. I can't speak for the quality of Hey Arnold because I don't think I liked it even when it was popular. But I will say this, is that Adventure Time is a show that has been around since I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm. It's been like 10 years.
Yeah, it has exactly. And like it's a show that has always been in some form or another either recommended to me or just kind of in my zone. I've always been aware of it. And the idea of it ending, makes me realize how old I am. Not like that I'm old or whatever. I'm 23.
Yeah. My grandmother says that the only people who realize how old they are young people.
But it makes me realize, like, how it's like it's a chapter closing in, like, the pop cultural zeitgeist. And it's weird. Things don't... Like, I said this earlier. Like, things don't normally get to end. So the fact that something that has been going on this long and has been this prevalent is, like, ending is amazing to me. And
it had I'm gonna try to talk about this and you tell me if I'm, like, going too long, like if I'm losing you or whatever.
Yeah, I'll keep you on plot.
There was a new song in the Adventure Time finale called Time Adventure. It is a song about how, you know, it's a finale, and it's a show where people fight all the time. So there's, like, a big boss monster destroying everything, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Time Adventure is a song about how even though good things end, they will always have happened.
Huh.
And it's about even if the present isn't great, and even if the future doesn't look great, you will always have had the past, and that will always be real, even if things change. And I really like the song, but also it's maybe the best song for the end of a series, because that's sort of the feeling you want to get across.
Yeah.
Because that's you don't get new Adventure Time anymore. You don't get new... I don't know why I was going to start listing off other TV shows. For some reason, Cheers came to mind, and I honestly think it's because I've been watching The Good Place, and I am into Ted Danson now.
It's okay to be into Ted Danson, but I will say I don't think anybody's clamoring at the hedges for more Cheers.
No.
There's like one...
But, like, okay, well, here's one. Like Firefly. You know, Firefly ended... But it was still a good show, and sometimes you only get a little bit of good, and that's it. But the other thing is, I don't know if you know this, but Adventure Time, they spent a lot of time in the later seasons, like, jumping forward and showing the future of Ew, which seemed kind of bleak. But at the end of at the finale, it sort of gets you to come to terms with the fact that even if in 1,000 years everything's different than it is now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bleak. That just means it's different. It's like if Genghis Khan saw 1,000 years into the future, he might think nothing he did mattered. Even though for fucking Genghis Khan, he changed the history of the world.
He permanently ingrained a very specific genetic trait into 1/16 of the population.
Yes.
And that's pretty good.
And that's sort of the feeling I got at the end of Adventure Time, that, like, all these characters, these crazy, over-the-top, powerful, or brave,
amazing,
or brilliant characters would make changes that you couldn't necessarily measure easily, but they're all still there. I think sometimes I personally have a problem with finding it hard to consider myself part of history.
Yeah.
Part of, like, a history that is going... I mean, I think people in general think of, like, now as the present. Like, everything's been rolling up to now. And now's what's important. But maybe it is what's in 1,000 years that's important. And we just have to make that be good. And it's not a comfortable thought for me, but that's sometimes why I like thinking about it.
I totally agree. And I think all of the conversations that I've been like wanting to have about endings and stuff kind of culminate with that feeling. That's the feeling you want to have when something ends, is like, just because it's over doesn't mean that the good times are gone.
Mm-hmm.
You'll always have those memories. But I also think that it while it might be important to think about like what is going to be important in 1,000 years, I also don't think that we as people are capable of grasping that like tangibly.
Yeah,
like, we can think about what it would be like to be what things could be like in 1,000 years, but I don't think that that's an order of magnitude that is like beyond human comprehension. It's definitely beyond mine. Like, fucking 100 years ago, sliced bread didn't exist, which blows Jason's mind every time I say that. Planes existed before sliced bread. Just wanted to point that out.
1918? Really? I guess that makes sense because
sliced bread is pretty new.
There wouldn't be like
bottled water
grocery
is also
stores.
pretty new.
There would be like big grocery stores, and that's probably the place where you get pre-sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
At bakeries would be weird because that doesn't have a lot of preservatives in it. They just made it so they wouldn't slice it because then it would go bad faster. Boy, howdy.
But yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, that blew my mind a little bit.
No, yeah, don't worry about it. It's one of my favorite facts to throw out there. One of what I do think, and despite the fact that I have no attachment to Adventure Time whatsoever, I was never a fan. I was never affected by it. I was never in tune with what it was culturally.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it is going away makes me really sad, and I do not know why. It fills me with this like just impending like. Maybe it's because for the last 10 years I've always told myself, yeah, at some point I'm gonna watch Adventure Time, and now that it's over, I've missed it.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think Adventure Time is gonna kind of be one of those shows where they're going to play reruns into eternity. But
no, definitely. But but I'm not.
You did kind of miss the boat on it, though.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be part of that generation of kids and young adults and adults who grew up with Adventure Time. Just like I'm never gonna be one of those kids who grew up with Avatar: The Last Airbender or Harry Potter. Like I wasn't there at the zeitgeist. I kind of only got there afterwards.
I was there for all that shit, man.
Good job.
Did you
brag about it?
I got into Adventure Time. I don't know if I ever said this. I got into Adventure Time because of the comics.
Yeah.
And I got into the comics because Ryan North was writing them.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and it's funny because if you think about it, now I actually don't know what goes into hiring comic writers or anything, but like there is a good chance that kickstarted his comic writing career, at least the comic writing career that wasn't just his own stuff.
Yeah.
Because if he got hired for that, that probably made it more likely for him to be hired. That was right into the microphone, or at least right into mine.
That was right into your microphone. I'm sorry. It's because your microphone is on the right, but the recording microphone is on the left.
No, I appreciate that the audience didn't have to experience that the same way I did. But it's just like another ripple that Adventure Time made, right?
I will say this, and I'm not like trying to call you out or anything.
Yeah, hit me.
How many things are you personally invested in because Ryan North did a thing for them?
Let's see, Adventure Time, Squirrel Girl,
Time travel,
the Machine of Death.
Yep, Death Machine. Okay.
Probably Kickstarter in general, actually.
Oh man, that's a big one. Holy
yeah, that's
shit.
a big one. But like, I'm pretty sure the first Kickstarter I backed was his Choose Your Own Adventure Hamlet. So
wow.
like, yeah, I think he got me into Kickstarter.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? That's going to be the biggest one.
Yeah. Oof.
I was already into dinosaurs, so.
Yeah. Were you already into Twitter when the whole happened?
Fuck. Well, I joined Twitter because I started a comic. So, But it probably started a comic at least partially because of Ryan Norton.
Hey, there it is.
So
That's all I wanted you to say. Cool. Good.
No, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's why I decided to start a comic that has no art skill, and I thought to myself, that's fine. No
Maybe
regrets.
what you need to do is do what Ryan North did and just have prefab art that you can just like almost like paper puppets, just kind of slide them around your comic and zoom in on them.
Do you know those are like paper puppets? They're like I forget what they are. They're like a weird clip art, but like T-Rex, the mouth is maneuverable and stuff, and he just after that first time didn't maneuver it.
Nice, great. He put all that work into it and was like, man, F that. That's a lot of work. You know it's not a lot of work? Slapping words onto the same 4 to 6 panels and calling it a day.
Yeah, for like 10 years.
And going.
Boy, howdy. Okay, we need to talk about something that does not have anything to do with mortality or the passage of time.
Ooh, that's going to be a real hard one for us.
I feel like we're at a weird energy right now.
We are definitely at kind of a low, maybe not melancholic is what I would say. Our energy is a little melancholic.
Mournful. Yo, okay. I got something stupid to talk about, and I don't want to labor this one too much because we have had a problem in the past with, like, talking about the McElroy brothers too much.
Understandable.
Did you hear the fucking news?
Yes, I did. They did it. Those madmen. The crazy bastards. They did it. They fucking did it.
So, for those who don't understand what we're referencing, which is possibly everyone.
Anyone who matters.
The McElroy brothers started a podcast a year ago called The McElroy Brothers Will Be in Trolls 2, in which they did what they called a called shot, where they made a documentary podcast about themselves being cast in Trolls 2 without them being cast in Trolls 2, and now they are in Trolls 2.
As some might say, Kobe, they made it swish 4 points, however basketball works.
It's a level of absurdity. It makes me think that, you know what, maybe you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
They did the secret. Like
they do the secret.
They did the secret.
It was a secret.
They put their mind energy and they put all of their thought into wanting it to be true, and then it came true, and that infuriates the hell out of me. Somebody out there is gonna fucking point at these three and be like, "That's evidence that the secret works."
They do have an agent. But still.
that's why they had to quit Polygon, because they had to go and start doing that voice acting work.
Yeah.
They had to get those throat muscles going. I mean, not Travis, because, you know, he's all over the place these days.
He's already perfect. That's what you meant.
He can never, well, I mean, Travis is Travis, and there can never be another Travis.
Also, they're playing like 3 inanimate objects. 2 of them are going to be tears?
Oh, I love this.
Like, from somebody crying? It's dumb. It's going to be dumb.
Oh,
I am going to not watch that movie, but I am going to watch a YouTube clip of them in that movie.
Oh, Tony, I will probably maybe convince a couple of people to go with me to the theater. And they're going to be like, why are we watching this? And I'm going to be like, because it's going to be funny. And that moment's going to happen. I'll be like, awesome, all right, we can leave now.
You'll be like standing up and clapping. Everybody else will be like...
Yeah, standing ovation. Everyone else in the theater will be like, what the fuck is this guy? And I'm going to walk out. I'm going to leave and never return. People will tell stories of me. This guy stood up and clapped when a kinda not funny joke with tears happened. Yeah, you know. That bold of me to say it's not going to be funny.
It's not though, right?
Who knows?
I mean,
The McElroy brothers have always surprised me with their ability to make something that is not funny.
Yeah, but they do it by like vamping on it, and they're not going to be able
That's
to
a good
vamp.
Point. Maybe they just like left them in the recording studio for like an hour, and then we're like, we're just gonna take the best bits.
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe it'll be like Parks and Rec or something, where they like do 15 different takes of a line until somebody comes up with one that's really good, and then they do that.
We're just gonna get like a distilled. They're gonna distill like what normally is an hour of jokes and quips and vamping content, and they're just going to distill it into just 3 amazing golden seconds of comedy. And it might be the funniest thing on the history of the planet. It might kill somebody, but they had to do it.
That's not what's gonna. It's just not gonna be very good. I think.
No, it's probably not gonna be funny at all. But I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that in the very, 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 very small chance that one of them might listen to this.
I don't think this is as crazy a cold shot as theirs was. You know what? I would love to be wrong about this, but like I just don't think it's going to be very good.
I will say this: I don't think Trolls the original was very good. The only thing I know about Trolls in the original is that Justin Timberlake was in it, and there was that song that everybody liked.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I hate pop songs.
I do not.
And
I thought the song was alright.
Much more, I hate pop songs in popular movies. It's like give me a movie with some original songs.
No, I would rather somebody pull a Shrek.
I remember watching the fucking, what was it? The Book of Life. Do you remember? Did you see The Book of Life?
No, I did not.
That's okay.
I just missed it.
There's a bit in The Book of Life where one of the main characters is up against a fucking ghost bowl, and he starts singing Creep by Radiohead.
That's not okay.
No, it's fucking not.
Well, that's the thing, right, is you have to pick a song that kind of fits.
It was the most garbage scene I'd maybe ever seen in anything.
Oh my
that's
God.
Not even close to true.
I know I've made you watch this. But that fucking Pan movie where there's a fucking song in that Pan movie that they sing, and I forget what it is in it, and it sucks
movie?
so much ass. Pan. The movie Pan.
Well, was it Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Yes, it was. It was Smells Like Teen Spirit. There is a scene in Pan in which a bunch of adult pirates sing "It Smells Like Teen Spirit."
A bunch of adult pirates, like 300 adult pirates.
The choral cover that everyone has been waiting for of "It Smells Like Teen Fucking Spirit." It is garbage.
Oh,
it is absolute horseshit.
No, that was hot garbage. That was one of the worst things I'd ever seen.
I legitimately for many years thought that was an edit that somebody did. That somebody just like
that might be worse than anything we've watched.
Oh, I have an idea.
It's hard because The Wild was very bad.
I have an idea because there is a live action Peter Pan movie. There's Hook.
I think there's many live-action Peter Pan movies.
Pan. If we watched Hook and Pan, one of which is a movie that attempts to explain the pre-Peter Pan Neverland, and one which is a movie that attempts to explain post-Peter Pan Neverland, is that a thing?
Look, it's fucking your choice, but I remember not being a big fan of Hook, and I know I'll hate Pan.
I also remember not being a big fan of Hook as much as I love Robin Williams.
I like Robin Williams. I think he's been in a lot of like pretty mundane, crappy movies.
Usually Robin Williams is the best thing to happen in his movies. It's just sometimes there isn't enough of him to make it worth it. And I think Hook is one of those movies, in my opinion, to me. I'm not gonna I know a lot of people who've told me that they like Hook, and I'm not trying to take that away from them. It's okay to not like things.
I don't think Hook is a bad movie. I just didn't like it.
Oh, I think it's a bad movie, but again, that's just me. That's on me.
I don't know if it's a bad movie. It's been a very, very long time since I've seen it, and child me was not good at judging these things. I just didn't like it. I do remember that the fucking moral at the end is that he lets his kids open up their huge ass window with like no screen on it where they could just fall out.
All right, kids, now we're gonna fall out of this window and die.
So they could be like kidnapped by an otherworldly child if they wanted.
There is a live action Peter Pan movie in which Hook is played by Lucius Malfoy. Which is a good.
I knew that.
It's a good casting.
That was a recent one, wasn't it? Well, recent.
No. I want to say it's pre-2010, like 2008, maybe.
Okay, I don't even. Yeah, okay.
It was a while ago. I was a kid when it came out.
Okay.
Ooh, 30 minutes. All right, only 30 more minutes to go. Let's do it.
I can't wait to cut out that particular line. Oh, only 30 more minutes to go. Man, I'm glad we're slogging through this bullshit. God damn, pick it up a little.
Listen, man, all I can think about is the fact that I have to really quickly write a lab report before I go to bed tonight, man. Like,
yeah, I get it.
Tomorrow is my busiest day.
Yeah, I understand. Andy's garbage. You all heard it here first.
It is. I'm just terrible. I could never do anything.
Do you know what I found at a Target? I was just wandering around Target.
As you do.
Well, as I do. Yeah, sometimes. Don't fucking
thinking about
judge
shooting
me.
an arrow into the center of that sign.
What'd you say?
What?
I did not hear you.
Didn't hear what?
I'm sure that will be hilarious when I cut it out
won't
later.
Be. It's not going to be funny.
Whatever the hell you said.
It was really dumb.
Great. Anyway, I found this game called Villainous. Have you heard of Villainous?
I have heard of Villainous. There's a buddy of mine trying to get together enough people to play it because he bought it.
Well, you can play it with 2 people, so like...
I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, no, I get it. You can play... I think you can play it with like up to 6 people. Anyway, it's like pretty neat. I'm trying to figure out actually how well it's balanced. Because it's a game where you play as Disney villains. You're all trying to get your own shit done while messing with everybody else.
It's very Kingdom Hearts.
It's a little bit Kingdom Hearts, except the villains never interact with each other.
And nobody has an X in their name.
If you are...
That really got you.
I have a lot of Kingdom Hearts opinions, and that's a box that we should leave sealed for now.
Oh, guess what? We're going to unseal that box when that 3rd game comes out, quote-unquote, January.
Mm-hmm. I swear to God, if they took the only good female character and made her brainwashed by the powers of the dipshit villain, I'm gonna be so pissed. They keep on trying to make this villain seem evil, but he just seems like a fucking moron. He keeps losing to the kid. So, like, what am I supposed to think? Anyway.
Isn't that what he did, though? Didn't they already confirm that that's what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I could fucking... The thing about Kingdom Hearts... Alright, you did it. Is there, like...
No, yeah, we're doing it.
There are,
Let's
like,
go down this
11 games, and, like,
Yep.
3 of them are good, but they're all canon.
Yeah, yep, all of them.
So, like, they have to...
There's...
You have to work in these goddamn awful games where the writing makes no sense into the canon. Like, the last full game to come out had time travel and
already
like,
a bad
Inception-esque dream shit.
Okay.
Like, the characters were asleep the whole time in that game, but it still mattered because of time travel.
Jesus Christ.
It was the worst. Like, I mean, like, think of the worst anime you've ever watched.
That's pretty easy.
It was like that.
I see. Here's the thing that always happens to me whenever, because I'm a huge fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, rip in peace. But the thing about the Metal Gear Solid franchise is the only games that matter are the ones with numbers on them and Revengeance.
Okay.
And like you and Peace Walker. But but they're all good. They're not bad games.
The thing with Kingdom Hearts is, like, the best Kingdom Hearts game, in my opinion, is a game called Birth by Sleep.
That's a fucking sentence.
It adds the most to the story. It's a prequel, so it has nothing to do with any of the characters.
Dope.
And you play through the story 3 times as 3 different protagonists, so it's the longest game.
Smart.
And also the first time a fucking girl gets to do anything in the goddamn series is in that game.
You know, I will say this, is that seems to be a thing in a lot of these kind of, like, ensemble games, is like, hey, we have this large, amazing cast of people, but also girls are not allowed to do anything, and it infuriates the shit out of me. Oh, I do want to talk about something. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off from your Kingdom Hearts, but I do want to talk about something that is super fucked up, that really fucking grinds my fucking gears about Spider-Man, and it has nothing to do with girls. It has everything to do with the fact that there is a fucking African-American character in this game called Jefferson Davis, and did nobody fucking... anybody just walk into the room and be like, hey, you know what we can't fucking do? Call a black man Jefferson Davis. That is not cool. In any alternate universe, don't do that. All right, you're good. Continue. It's the equivalent of calling a black superhero Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
Like, you don't fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
It is absurdly terrible.
Is Jefferson Davis, is that like a...
It's Miles Morales' dad.
Fucking really?
Yeah. Which... However they want to explain that shit away.
So wait,
they could have. Even if that's his name in the comic books.
But that also, Miles Morales is not an old character, is he? Like, he's fairly new.
No, Miles Morales has been around for a while now.
Yeah, for a while now,
like a decade.
Okay, well that means that somebody within the last decade made up a black character named Jefferson Davis?
Jefferson Davis! And they've had 10 years to fix this. They could have just one day been like, hey, his name's Jeff Morales now. Sorry we fucked up so bad. Sorry we shoved our heads so far up our own ass that we did that. Yeah, I'm sorry thank you, Jason. I'm sorry we forgot about the entire fucking Civil War when we named this character. Like, oh my god, it is absurd. It is a level of parody The Onion wishes they could have.
I am so on Marvel.wikia, and it doesn't say why his name is that. He had Jefferson's son Miles has his mother's last name. Why did they do that?
I can't help you, dude.
This is fucking wild.
It's really bad. It's insanity. It is absurd. You know what it tells me? It tells me that when this character was invented, there was not a single black person in Marvel. There could not have been. Because if there was even one, they would have been like, yo, hey, do you guys remember the Civil fucking War? That entire shit? You can't just do that.
November 2011 was the first time he was introduced.
7 years to fix this.
Yeah.
That's so unacceptable. Somebody should have written that name down, and then 2 minutes later, somebody would be like, 2 seconds
How about
later.
Not that?
Negative. The moment they wrote Jefferson Dave, somebody would have been like, no, fucking erase that last name. Nope, we're not going there.
Why isn't it just also Morales? Wouldn't that be so much easier?
Right? Wouldn't it be? It's like a fucking, like, needle in the back of my head. There has to be somebody somewhere who can change this. This is absurd. If I have to walk into a theater when I watch the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, and I have to hear this person call himself Jefferson Davis, I might throw some fucking hands. I might, like, just run to Marvel and kill them myself. Like, this cannot happen. 3 times.
Boy.
Oh, It's so bad. It's so bad. It's really bad. It's like calling... It's like, I can't even... It's like calling a Native American character Colonel Custer. Like, you don't fucking do that shit. I'm good. I'm fine. It's just been eating away at me since I read it earlier this morning. Like, it is just not... I'm just not.
That is so dumb.
It's real bad. Like, it's real terrible, man.
Oof. Somebody had to know.
Right? Like, they're... it is... I don't understand. I don't know how this could have happened. Back to Kingdom Hearts if we can.
What I was gonna say about Kingdom Hearts is I came across an apocalypse system game that's supposed to be made to accommodate the type of storytelling in Kingdom Hearts, which is
utter ridiculousness. Live out all your fantasies.
a big thing in Kingdom Hearts is that like people have power by relying on others, type of shit. So all the characters' moves are like about who they're friends with and stuff like that, which was actually kind of a neat idea.
It sounds cute, I guess,
not made
but
yet, so I don't know.
I'm just not. Listen,
yeah,
like I get it. Power of friendship, it's totally dope. I understand. I don't think that you should say I'm trying to create a system that lets you tell the stories Kingdom Hearts is telling. Because I don't think anyone wants to do that. Because I think even the people who really, really like Kingdom Hearts
Andy,
want to tell better stories.
Andy, in the one with the dream sequence and time travel, they go to the world of the Three Musketeers. Did you ever see that movie? The Three Musketeers?
Yeah, it's really nice.
But the Disney version with Goofy, Donald, and Mickey.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about David Yates's recent reinterpretation starring Orlando Bloom.
Not that one either. What about the good one? Why would you not think of the good one?
I didn't know there was a good one. I've only seen the Disney one.
There's
with
a
the
good
cartoons.
one. There's like a tongue-in-cheek one. It had a sequel. It had a Man in the Iron Mask too. That wasn't quite as good.
I do not remember this. Sorry.
Okay. It had what's his name? Tim Curry. It had Tim Curry as the villain.
Oh, well now we have to watch that.
Yeah. So they go to the world of the Three Musketeers, where there is Pete, Mickey, Goofy, and Donald, and it's never explained why they exist on this world. Because that doesn't make sense. Because these are like fucking space travelers. But you can't ask them because it's like in the past magically through dream shit. The
biggest problem... What's the name of that fucking rabbit? Do you remember Epic Mickey?
Oswald the rabbit.
Yeah. Fucking Epic Mickey. I remember playing a little bit of Epic Mickey and thinking, wow, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's like an enjoyable game. You get to destroy Disneyland. It's neat.
Which only in my wildest dreams have I ever thought about destroying Disneyland.
Right.
In my most optimistic of futures. The happiest place on earth. One of the great things about Epic Mickey is it plays really well in the space that is... Man, we really shoved Mickey Mouse into a lot of fucking shit, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah,
but you know what doesn't play really
well.
well into that? You know what doesn't do that really well? A game in which, like, you have to somehow pretend that all of these are distinct, separate universes that you can somehow travel to. It's like, well, fuck, they can't travel to like 90% of them.
There's no reason
one of those.
There's no reason
Mickey's
why that one
missing.
should have been a distinct universe.
This is never gonna happen, but I really would like it if they just visited the fucking college and camping site from the Goofy movies. That would be fun.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't even know how canon Max is in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
I don't think Max is canon in the Kingdom Hearts extended universe, but he's canon in my heart.
Because the thing is,
because those movies
in
are
that
beautiful.
version, Pete's in that version, but he's not a villain. He's just like a a dude who's kind of a jerk, who's got like a low class jerk.
Well, that's. Wait, what are we talking about? In Kingdom Hearts?
No.
What he is
in the Goofy movie.
Oh, I thought you said in Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Is he a villain in Kingdom Hearts?
He works for Maleficent in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, no, that's a no-go zone there because they're like cordial neighbors.
They're like, as far as I can tell, the only adult friends each other has.
You know, it must be really weird. Like if I had, this has to be a story somewhere. Like if I had an arch nemesis my entire life, and then it just so happened that our lives happened such that we both ended up living in suburbia where we're the only adult friends each other has.
Well, like, and their sons are friends. So, like, was there a point when they both had, like, fucking 3-year-olds, and they're like, okay, well, look, you watch the kids today, and I'll back off.
And I won't, like, fucking pilot a giant blimp and try to burn your life to the ground. Gee, fucking thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I get to watch your kid and not die? Oh, bless me. What a grateful thing that I've had happen. I actually would like to see that in, like, a story form. Just, like, two... Like, an adult... Like, a retired superhero and supervillain, like, having to deal with living near each other in suburbia.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting.
The only thing greater than your enemies are your neighbors. That would be the tagline.
Needs some work.
The enemy of my enemy is my neighbor?
I like it. That's good.
Ooh, that's better. There's something there. I can taste it.
Arch neighbors doesn't really work. Unless they both live under arches.
Yeah. And the movie poster will be like them like standing back to back, kind of looking at each other with like distrustful faces, but in the background both of their families are like playing around and having fun.
Oh, okay. Like every movie about a dad ever?
Well, it would be a movie about dads.
It would be a movie about dads, yes.
We could make it about moms, but that doesn't seem as believable to me.
Yeah, one of them would have killed the other by now.
Jason, my roommate keeps interjecting his opinions. And while I appreciate them, it's not the time or the place. Although, to be fair, we are now sharing a room again, which does make this a little bit more personal for both of us. Maybe I'd let him interject more if he actually listened to this podcast. I don't know. Oh man, you know what? I'm just so tired. I think for this next one, I want to choose 2 movies that I remember being really good, and I think I might go with the Goofy movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds to me like you do not like the Goofy movies.
I think I've only watched one of them, and I remember it being like, okay, yeah, the first one where the whole Goofy takes his son on an unwanted road trip, right? Is that a big part of the plot?
Yes.
Okay. I remember being annoyed because the whole time it was about Max trying to impress this girl by blatantly lying to her.
Hey, but I totally get that, though. I've blatantly lied to people to try to impress them. It happens sometimes.
That's weird.
Well, I try not to.
No, it's just that I'm like the exact opposite.
Oh, you're just like blatantly honest?
Maybe it's because there is no part of me that's ever trying to impress anybody, and what I'm usually trying to do is get out of a conversation.
Oh, I see. I want everyone to like me. Like, if I have to be in a social setting, I just want everyone to like me. Which I feel both of these are two extremes that are both unhealthy.
The thing is, I think people do like me. I think for some reason, I have gotten very good at, like, faking being cordial.
That's the secret.
No, we've already talked about the secret.
No, okay. You know what? Listen, you piece of shit. I do want to point out that unless I'm overly emphasizing the words "The Secret." I am never talking about The Secret, because that book fucking sucks. Have you read that book?
No, I haven't read that book. Are you crazy?
Oh man, it is a load of horseshit. I've read that book.
Okay, well, I'm not a sucker, so like that's
hey, listen, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I read that book out of curiosity, not out of belief. Oh, it is absolutely absurd. It's really cheap, though, if you're ever interested. It's like $12 on a Walmart shelf or whatever the fuck. Honestly, that's kind of like a gaze into the quality of this book, is that I think to this day you can find it at on a Walmart grocery aisle, like right before where you pay. So it'll just be
there are good books you can buy at Walmart, I assume.
I remember when I was a kid going to the Walmart a book section and being like, "Ah, damn, there's a bundle of wonders here." And now I go and it's like there's nothing. It's just it's like a bunch of books that you would find at an airport.
Yeah. Well, they stock the most popular books, right? So sometimes that's nice, but usually it's here's the latest James Patterson or whatever. And it's
God, James Patterson.
Fine, I just don't read James Patterson.
I really don't read James Patterson, but I also think James Patterson kind of sucks. So
I am told that he writes so many books that so many of them must be ghost written by now. So who even knows?
You know what? You're right. Maybe it's not that James Patterson sucks. Maybe it's that if James Patterson actually bothered to write a story, it would be good.
Oh, shots fired, James Patterson.
Professional author, of which I am not.
We're starting a beef now.
You know what? There are worse beefs to have than with James Patterson.
You know what? I would actually love to start a beef with
poorly
James
written
Patterson.
plot at me. Maybe at the end of it, he could pull a fucking Chekhov's gun out of his ass and kill me with it too. Hey, I have opinions about James Patterson books because I've read a lot of them.
Oh, okay. I think I've read one of them.
I have read an entire series of them. That's how deep I fucking got.
I think when I was a kid, I read one of his young adult books. It was okay.
Reading a James Patterson book is like reading the fantasy novel equivalent of a grocery list.
Bam! No, keep them coming.
I'm sorry. I really shouldn't have this many opinions on James Patterson. It's I'm sure he's a nice enough man.
Well, I'll Google it. Is James Patterson a nice man, or is he maybe evil?
Please don't Google that, because you never know if maybe he did something terrible recently.
I'm just gonna type James Patterson, see if there's anything that's wow, he's so racist or something.
James Patterson. Wow, he's so racist. The latest and more on New York Times.
I don't know, he seems fine.
Oh, great. Good. I don't actually know what James Patterson looks like, but I assume he looks kind of like Stephen King. Just a really old white man with glasses that are very
Cross, small. Women's Murder Club.
I've read a little bit of the Alex Cross books. I think I read one of the Women's Murder Club books.
Boy, he's written a lot of shit.
Yo, yeah, a lot of shit.
Maximum Ride. I believe
that's the series I read.
Okay. Yeah, I think I read the first book of that.
The problem, I wouldn't say it's the problem with James Patterson, but the great promise of James Patterson is the blurb, the 3-second summary of the series and books that he writes are so enticing. They taste the test tastes so good. And you think, well, damn, I gotta try the whole meal. But the thing is the whole meal is a microwavable dinner of bland. And none of that interesting flavor is in there.
He writes the kind of stories, they're it's like empty calories. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's the McDonald's of writing.
Damn! Damn! You heard it here first. Fuck you, James Patterson.
It's just no, it's nothing on him. I'm sure that if he sat down and fucking wrote and thought about his plots for more than 2 minutes,
So far we've come out in favor of Peter S. Beagle and Terry Pratchett and against James Patterson.
I'm pretty sure I've dunked on some other writer. I just can't remember who off the top of my head. I don't know. Probably fucking... Oh, Tom Clancy. I could shit on him. He's dead. Is he dead? I, want to believe he's dead. If he's still alive... Oh, yeah, okay, no, he's dead. He died in 2013. Cool. Dope. All right, great.
On that note, thank you for listening to Direct to Video. VHS? DVD extras. I have been your host, Tony Bristow.
And I have been your host, Andy Reyes. This is the part where Tony realizes he hadn't opened up the document
I
made for him.
I tried to get to the document, and that wasn't what I thought it was. Oh no, I am lost and shall remain lost.
You can find me on Twitter at royalty_Valens.
Yeah, and you can find me on Twitter at TheaterBats. I also have a webcomic inspired by trueevents.org.
You can find all of our stuff at direct2.video. There's a lot of great little clips there, as well as all of our episodes. We'd also like to thank Lee Rosevier for the theme from Penguins on Parade, music for Podcast 3. Great stuff, great music. Always putting things out there on the open source for you to use and manipulate and have fun with. Tony is the ghost of John Smith.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else that we're supposed to be doing. I don't
Leave a 5-star review on your favorite podcatcher. And I am Internet Dead.
Well, okay. All right.
We did it.
Okay, bye.
The most impersonal. I think it was the most impersonal send-off. That really did feel like I was reading it off of a list.
Weird.
Oh man, I wonder why.